believe too. And with that, there's only one thing left to say. Let's rev it up!
Welcome back. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys a few games of what it is and how game 2s and 3s, whenever you go second, how they can be, how your side can come in so much of a help. Because like that's why I play a side 6 kaijus, because like these 5 cards, right? Okay, example, you have 5 cards and you want to make sure that 6th card or even 2 of those cards are kaijus, because you can manage to do a combo play with 3 cards. So like that's the way I saw it. Like I know 3's enough, but I wanted to higher my chances of drawing the kaiju, because odds are if you sided kaiju against that certain matchup, it's because you know that they can set up a board like this. Like there's no, like of course you can put Book of Eclipse and Chalice, but in this scenario they have totally, so they can just chain it and they can just, like, Chalice won't do anything. And if they get Book of Eclipse, I gave them a free card. And in this scenario I could just get rid of the problem altogether. But this is the main reason why I side 6 kaijus, because like as long as you can get rid of that one problem, you know it can go off, because that's what this deck does. Like as soon as you see an opening, you go for it, because like once you let's say they have a 2 back row, right, and you open Twin Twister, and you know that all they have is like a Metaphose fusion and nothing else, and they have scales and they have 2 back row. They're so confident that, oh, okay, I have 2 strikes, but your Twin Twister just opens up the gate, and just as soon as you see that you have a play and you can get rid of their only unknown mystery of a hinder, it just makes it so satisfying that, okay, I got rid of it, and I'm about to just freaking just go off at you, man. Like that's like one of the best feelings that you can probably possibly get with this deck, because once you clear whatever it is that you're so intimidated by, and you know that it's done, like you know that, okay, I got this. That's the most satisfying feeling, and that's what your side deck's supposed to do. It's meant to get rid of that problem that you know that's gonna stop you going second, because you're aware of what you're playing against now, and you're aware of what they can do. So that's why you side. That side deck card is gonna just sort of help you, because that's why you sided it. that's what your side deck is based upon those specific scenarios where you know that if you don't deal with that, if you don't address it, you're gonna lose, and no one wants that. And I think that's where some people get it wrong. Get with the side deck, like you have to have a good side deck, not just because everyone's running it, but because you feel that it can help you in a specific scenario. Because there's no point in siding something that you know it works for other decks, but other decks are different. They're not this particular type of style, whereas they can go back and forth. They can defend themselves with certain cards like traps or easy accessible floater or something. Like it's different, so you have to think different with these type of decks. It's a different style. It's just most people don't prefer the style because they feel it's more like luck based. But in reality, it really isn't, because you construct a combo deck to do a certain variation of you constructed the deck to develop a certain momentum. Like once you get this going, you know that this leads to that, and if that goes through, then you're free to do whatever you want. But you gotta also play around it, because when you play this type of deck, the risk of going second is really bad, because like if this is game 1 and you go in second, the odds are kind of against you, because you know that the top meta decks right now, they're more consistent, and if they get stopped, like if whatever it is they're trying to do gets stopped, then they can still manage. Whereas this deck, it kind of can't. Like if you get stopped, then top decking with this deck is not so great. Like, I mean, of course, if you like top deck Gofu and there's like a Level Eater engraved, of course, that's awesome. But like, other than that, it's not looking so good at all. But that's what you have to understand when you play these decks. You're choosing to have that risk because you know what it can do. You know that if you go first, you got game 1 guaranteed, boom, and then it'll just come down to game 2 and 3. And some people don't like that, but you pick the deck you choose. You choose the deck you play. I mean, you're so confident in that particular strategy that you feel it's unbeatable, but it turns out to it can be beaten. It's just you just gotta. Let me put the deck list. Alright, so here's nothing's changed. It's still the same thing, but like you choose the deck you play. Like you choose like everything in here. It's you choose to play this. You choose you vision these scenarios where you know if there's a particular layout that you know if this is in this situation, you know what it can do. And some people I just don't understand how. I just don't get some players, seriously. Sometimes I don't play it, but you choose the deck you play, and you stick by it because you like the strategy. You like that. I don't know. There's something. You just like that strategy. You think that strategy is pretty strong. You think it can hold its ground. And in my scenario, it's this. I feel like this can hold its ground with a proper side deck and playing to its like best it could possibly be played. And yeah, I don't know. I just think that people gotta be more open-minded. Like it's a game. It's a game. You gotta enjoy what you play. That's just it's comes down to that. You gotta enjoy what you play. You don't want to just playing for the sake of playing it. Otherwise, then why are you playing? Well, thanks for watching.